Hello everyone, Paragons here, back with some more FTDZ6. Another exciting change that came in the most recent update is the fact that Paragons are kind of now buffable. If you didn't see my last video, basically they decided that Navark should give the carrier flagship buff all the way over to Goliath Doomship. So I figured, why not try out this week's boss, which is a Vortex on middle of the road, and see if Goliath Doomship and Navark, if those two Paragons combined, are strong enough to beat tier 5 elite Vortex. I figured it would be pretty interesting to see. I don't really believe the carrier flagship buff is really going to make a huge difference just because it's only 25% attack speed. I do believe that's how much carrier flagship gives, which isn't really a whole lot. But I mean, even still, it is exciting that we can actually see some Paragon synergy happening now. And it leaves me with a lot of hope for the future that we'll have, even more Paragon synergy. Hoping that, we do have something more with that. Main ones I'm actually kind of excited for in terms of Paragon synergy is I am hoping that we are going to have a Paragon that kind of drains lives. So that way we can actually get the elite defender buff from the sniper Paragon. This is, of course, assuming the sniper Paragon will have the attack speed increase from life loss, and I feel like it should. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Anyways, farming method for this week is going to be pretty similar, same as kind of normal. Go for our 6 marketplaces into our tier 1 defense, which is going to be the elite defender. I figured elite defender would probably be the best for this map just because I can actually put towers up here. If you didn't actually know, you can fit towers on this little water tower. I'm assuming that's what it is, but you can fit towers up here, so don't turn put sniper. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be in range of favorite trades, but I don't think that should be too much of a big deal. As long as I can afford overclock and a BRF, like by the time I actually pop tier 5 Vortex, not tier 5, pop tier 1 Vortex, I'm perfectly happy with that. And I think I'm going to drop my boomerang down just because we are starting to leak a fair bit of lives. We actually broke their mana shield, so let me get boomer like right here. I think this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, just in time for round 10, and we can go for our second farm right about now. So I think after this farm, I'm going to go for my balloon trap now. Hopefully I can get it up in a reasonable amount of time. I'll put it right here, and then let's get another cross path first. I guess it doesn't really matter what cross path we do get first. I did try to see if I can put this farm kind of as low as possible so I can play another farm up here. Unfortunately, that ended up not being the case. If I can get this guy by like round, because I mean 15 rounds of balloon trap income I think is more than enough to kind of pay itself off, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach that. So yes, maybe 14 rounds or so is not bad, all things considered. Alright, let's place you down, and then let's have you as far up as possible. I think that's out of range of the trap. And then hopefully that guy will be up for 28, but if he's not, that's no big deal. Boomerang can pop leads. And then I guess we'll just not have to worry about 33 because camos do come that round, but I guess I can just drop like a base ninja if camos do end up being an issue. Alrighty, we got all of our farms down. Now go for our favorite trades, and I think here-ish should get all of them. Not really all of them, but hopefully the majority. And we only have 3 rounds left, so hopefully I actually have. So I'm hoping that I do actually have enough time, but I think I should. I do gain quite a bit of money. So let's strip down our base sniper. Actually, no. Maximize as much moonshot income, so I'll drop the sniper down when I kind of have to. Yeah, so it seems like we'll have 2 rounds of just guess income coming in, so I guess that's pretty nice. I think I will sell this guy once Vortex actually spawns in. Let me turn off auto start, so that way I'm not really caught by surprise. And it seems like we'll have like 6,500 of income, more than that actually. Alright, so we have 10k by the end of 39, so that is pretty good. And I think should be more than enough to be able to afford everything I need. So let me sell you, I think I will sell everything, and I have $36,000 in the bank. So let's get our defense first, and then see how this does. So we have 19k to spare, and then I need to spend that on general balloon defense, so I will be going for a deep breath. And I think just deep breath on its own should be good enough. And then just to make this even faster, I think I will optimize space. Like, can I fit 2 up here? No, so I wasted money, so I probably should go back and restart. Alright, so 46k when everything's set and done. Alright, so first things first, let me get my balloon defense down. Let's get elite defender. Give you a village, and then that alone should be enough. And then let's get our dragon's breath. I don't really want to sell this guy just because I do want a high degree-ish boat, so I do want the kind of income from that. The income of that, because that does contribute to the Paragon degree. And so I want to kill this guy just kind of as soon as possible, so I think I might actually get Sticky Bomb just up front, just to hopefully speed up that process. Just because I'm not going to be able to go for my farms, so I figure this would probably help in beating balloon areas just a wee bit faster. I guess it does give me some more selling power, but I don't really think selling power is kind of really needed. And now that I think about it, I probably should have kept around balloon trap just because I do feel like this does give a decent amount of income. I have no way to kind of leak lives, so I can't really get the increased attack speed, but I guess this will have to do for now. This will just have to do for now. It would be cool for Sniper Paragon if it did self-synergize, where it actually has an ability where it decreases its life count in order to gain the attack speed. And Sniper Paragon, honestly, is probably one of the most exciting Paragons to kind of come out, just because there is kind of a lot you could do with Sniper Paragon. Alright, so let's sell you, because you aren't needing more. We have 37k, and let's go for our OC now. And then I think after this, we'll just go for marketplaces. I think it's kind of too late for BRFs. Actually, I think central markets might actually be better instead of going for BRFs. Although who knows? Haven't done a boss normally in a little while. Alright, so it's around 55. I think I might stop farming. Yeah, I'm gonna stop farming after I get this central market. I think that is more than enough money to kind of do what I need to do. Or I might actually stop there just because I already do have enough to afford a MAD. Actually, no, I'll get it just because I have excess income. And then, can I not fit a Dartling up here? Well, I guess I can put it down on around 59 if push comes to shove. And I swear you could fit Dartling here because I don't think Dartling. Oh, I saw a spot, but it's like pixel perfect. It's slightly annoying, but not really much you can really do about that. Yeah. Oh, it's not even a spot on the tower. It's like slightly under it. Yeah. Bit annoying, but what can you do? What can you do? And so deep breath putting in work. Yeah, 35,000 pops, or 3,500 pops, I should say. Let's turn off the auto start for my general defense, and then what I want to do is I want to untech bots the overclock, because I do want to overclock the MAD once it gets in. I do want to kill kind of Vortex as fast as possible, so let me sell this. I think it's because the farm doesn't make. Yep. So first things first, let's overclock you. Let's give you a Jungle Drums village. Let's sell you, and then just sell all these. So I don't need them. We have $100,000 to work with. Let's go for that. We have 60k now, and then let's tech bots the overclock. And then next we go for recursive clusters, because 63 is probably going to be a bit of a problem round. And then we have like 50 or so $1,000 to kind of work with. And I feel like after I sell them out, I can maybe go for something like an ultra boost. But this should honestly work. Let's get this guy onto normal. Actually, I think locked is fine, because I think he might actually be permastunned here. Let's use the Gorgon Storm ability for even more damage. Yep, it's looking pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, I could unironically go for an Ultra Boost right now if I wanted to, but I don't think I can actually afford an Ultra Boost and a BRF, and I'm not really sure if a 10 stacked Ultra Boost is better than a Banana Central. I'm gonna say no, but who knows. I'm sure someone in the comments could probably do the math on that. But yeah, looking pretty good, tier 2. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Since there is no restrictions for this week, it is a kind of an easier week, even if farm spacing isn't very, even if farm spacing isn't all that great, still not too difficult. So let me sell you, go for Banana Central, and then now we kind of overclock the, just straight up start overclocking Banana Central. I don't think Ultra Boost is kind of worth going for right now, so I'm just not going to buy it. So we have 15 rounds of unimpeded farming, that's pretty good. And then I think for more defense, I'm just going to go for something like an Alchemist. I believe in the D-Wrath can hold off for this long. Hopefully it can hold off till around 80, although maybe not, because 76 is going to be a bit of an issue. That's definitely going to be a problem round. Round 78 is kind of rolling along. Seems like I'm not going to have enough to afford a Paragon immediately. But I do have quite a bit of selling power in the forms of all these central markets. I didn't really know when to stop getting BRF, so I figured, 10 rounds was probably when I stopped putting down BRFs and start putting down central markets. Don't really want to sell the BRFs if I can avoid it. Probably maybe could generate a bit more money if I actually invested more so in overclocks than I actually did in central markets, but who knows. I think we should still be fine just because this is a pretty good map for the Apex Pass Master anyways. There's a lot of walls that the Juggernauts can bounce off of, so we should be fine in terms of DPS. It really is just going to be affording this guy. So we have like 83k. I think maybe once we get to like 150k is when I'm going to kind of sell everything. I don't think we actually have 200k in terms of selling power, so I think maybe kind of a bit earlier. My only problem would be kind of getting stunned, but I put these darts up here just because I use the space for central markets, and I figured that, stunning shouldn't be too much of an issue here. The slipstream balloons might turn out to be a bit of an issue. Hopefully, that actually doesn't. But it seems so far, Double Cross Master is pretty cracked in taking them out. So I think, once we get up to like 200k, I think that's when I'll stop, because Vortex is out of range, so I mean, if I go for it now, I won't really be doing any damage. And so I'll just sell everything now. And it seems that we are slightly off, so I will sell you and then get... Okay. We're like less than 1,000 off, come on. I'll put Apex Pass Master right here. And hopefully this is actually enough time to be able to beat this. And if we can perma-stun this guy, I think that's perfect. And okay, I'm just gonna take that slow and just kind of go back in. Slipstream has hands, unfortunately, so I'll move this guy and do that right there. I'm going to sell one of you for, I guess, maybe a Glaive Lord. Could maybe work. You only want to sell BRS, but it seems that's what's gonna have to come to. So it didn't stun the Apex Bassmaster, so that's perfect. If you could keep it like that, that would be incredible. That means I could sell the Glaive Lord. I don't think it's a perma-stun. I don't think it's holding it in place, but if it is, that'd be nice. And I'm going to sell this and say it is, because I do feel like I am kind of a bit behind on farming. But hopefully I can make up for it once I get my Ultra Boost down. Yeah, so all I had to do is just kind of shift the placement of the Plasmaster kind of over. Kind of crazy how that works. And then there we are. How to sell a farmer, but oh well. Put you there. But I mean, once the once Vortex pops, we're not gonna have a lot of time. It's probably a couple of rounds to do so, but it could be worse. It could be worse. We do have like 300k, to just kind of invest in kind of defense and whatnot. So I mean, a lot of opportunity for kind of overclocks and a lot of other things. Alrighty, and then that's that. So we have 12 rounds. Not really the most amount of time possible, but it's something. Can I fit a sub here? Did not budget space for a sub. Okay, I'll worry about defense later just because I don't really feel like we need a whole lot. So I'll get my Monkey Wall Street. That did get buffed to get increased range, so this could be another sort of farm here. This will be another sort of farm here. This will be a farm. This will be a farm. And then this will be a farm. And then this will be a farm. And then I think I can do like one more. And then for defense, we have 19k to beat the mid 80s. And we have DDTs coming next round. I'm not really sure what I even want to do for that, to be honest. It's a pretty good tower. I mean, we could go for Spectre because we do need to build pops on that. Actually, I think Boat is more likely just because. I think I'll go for Boat because I'm not going to be having the opportunity to get too much damage on Boat anyways. So let me get farmers down for these guys. And then I think next we just want to invest all the way into overclocks. And even then, Boat is fine line. So let me get Carrier Flagship next, just to make sure we're extra safe. And DDTs do come next round. Hopefully, Ultra Boost can de-cleanse all of them. Round 99 just finished, and in terms of farming, yeah, it's looking okay-ish. Alright, looking too great. We have like barely 600k in the bank, not even. So I think I'm just going to sell all of these OCs. In favor, we get like what? I'm actually going to sell this farm just to make space. And I'm actually going to go for Dominus and Plasma Master. I think those two combined should hopefully be enough. I can get, whatchamacallit, mid-round. I can get Plasma Master kind of mid-round. But hopefully a degree 1 Dominus and degree 30 something Plasma Master will be enough. But I can get this guy mid-round. But the only like thing that kind of worries me is time. We just gotta be able to kill this guy before this round ends. So let's get Dominus. Let's get you now. And if that doesn't work, I'm not really sure what else I should really go for. But it does seem like it works. The only thing that's gonna worry me is the stun. Seems that Plasma Master did not get stunned, so that is perfect. And we are gonna be doing less damage because this guy won't be attacking consistently. So hopefully Plasma Master gets stunned, but Dominus doesn't. Perfect. So if we can kind of cycle who gets stunned and who doesn't, I think that would be the best, just so that way we don't end up dying to AI, number one. And at least we're going to be doing some semi-consistent damage. So I think this is enough. So let's get back engineers, and then let's start spamming overclock on literally everything. We need like kind of way to streamline this. Is there any more farm space I can kind of put down? I mean, I can get one here, but that's from what I sold. So let's get you. But I do wish we did have like a universal tech bot or some way to like overclock multiple things kind of at once. Did both Paragons get stunned? No, Dominus is still attacking. Okay. I guess DTs are just so fast that it's managing to slip by. But yeah. I mean, I can't really think of what else to kind of spend my money on now that I think about it. Like, after I sell these two Paragons, I'm not really sure if there's any more else. I mean, I guess I could sell the Dart in favor of more farms, but is it worth it? I'm not really sure. Maybe because I do need to build pops still for the two Paragons I want to get, definitely. Alright, so last leg should beat this guy soon once this guy gets unstunned. And then, yeah, that's it. Tier 4, easily beaten. I was slightly worried, but it seems that my worries were for naught. Let's sell you, and then I guess I'll repeat. Actually, probably should have sold Dominus and kept the other guy around. Okay, I'll start this off, so at the end of this round, I'll correct that. Alright, so I want to build pops in this guy, so I'll get Flying Fortress in hopes that that sort of solos. I'll sell this ninja down. If I can get a village right here, yes I can. Right, let's get village, let's give you a mib, and then I'll put Sky Shredder kind of up here, or someplace where it can't get stunned. Not a lot of good spots here, but I guess I don't really need it for defense. So I'll just put Sky Shredder like here, get center path, and then make sure I'm overclocking as many farms as possible. And then I think these guys should be able to solo. I don't think the degree of these two are going to be very high, especially for boat. But I mean, Ace was going to do most of the heavy lifting anyway, so I guess that's fine. Already round 119 just finished, so let me sell literally everything. And then, honestly, I think I'll just skip it right now because I'm not really going to get much of a higher degree than I already have. So what degree? 17. Decent, I guess. Could be better, but I guess given these circumstances, probably not much better. And so I'll get Ace Paragon like down here, and hopefully it doesn't get stunned right here. But I guess if not, I'll put it over this way because ideally I don't really want Vortex skiing that far anyways. So I have like 2 million to kind of get as many levels or degrees as possible. Let me just do that real quick. As long as this guy's like degree 40, I think we should be golden. I think the carrier flagship buff might play a role here. Increased attack speed is nothing to scoff at, and it's definitely kind of the best choice Ninja Kiwi could have gotten for. Just because Doomship already does so much damage that adding in more damage wouldn't really help at all. And so attack speed is probably the best option for kind of helping out. And is this enough sacrifices? I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, I guess I could always get one more just to make sure, or I guess a couple since we do have space. Then I'll do that. I didn't see the degree. What are you? 44. Is this enough? Who knows? And so I think my first bombing path, I'm gonna have to micro this a lot. It's gonna be right here. I think the ability should come up by the time Vortex is there. And as you can see, yeah, there's a buff on it. So first buffable Paragon is the Ace Paragon. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that Ninja Kiwi decided to do that. And so let's play and see how this goes. I do have high hopes for this guy. Doomship did solo. Doomship did solo double HP Bloonarius, but the map was a lot longer and that was a lot higher degree. But I think we should be fine for this. And so then I see a micro carpet bomb accordingly. And then do the here. It should bring us down to the shield. No, it didn't actually. I think maybe next carpet bomb. I think something like that should work. And then do that again. Okay, so it's supposed to bring us this shield. So let's do next carpet bomb here. And activate you now. Next carpet bomb will be right here. It's gonna stun the boat, but I think that's fine because we still get the attack speed buff even if boat is stunned. Let's use carpet bomb. Actually, I need you kind of lower. Actually, okay, let's exit out and then because need you a bit further out. All right, like that. And next carpet bomb coming pretty soon. And so it does seem like we will be able to beat this. But so I mean, Ace Paragon is still OP, and I feel like buffing it is definitely the most broken thing ever. So in a way, this kind of buffs Doomship. Not buffs Doomship. Kind of buffs yeah, like it buffs like the Navark even more, just because, you know, Navark was already completely busted, and so kind of adding in the fact that it's able to, you know, buff the strongest Paragon that we have so far, being the Ace, makes it even more busted. So yeah, pretty easy. Elite Vortex. As you can see here, adding a buff to Doomship makes it completely broken. You got 33 million pops. Even before this buff, Collide Doomship was already pretty cracked. Adding this attack speed buff from Carrier Flagship is pretty broken, but even still, I do like that Ninja Kiwi did decide to kind of add buffable Paragons, just because it does set a precedent for the future, and we might actually have more buffable Paragons for the future. So if you enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, join Discord, links down below in the description. Also, if you want to become a channel member, link to that is also down in the description below. Have a nice day.